mean Pocatello cop. I'm a mean one. Look how mean I am. My shades. They all wear shades for some reason. That's what I noticed. They're like, if I'm wearing shades like this, you can't see me. I can still see you. You know what I mean? And I still remember what you look like. Even with shades on. I'm like, it's no joke. Even though they were wearing shades, like, with street clothes, they were wearing shades. I'm like, that looks like a cop. And I was right. I can call it. I'm like, that's the one thing. I'm like, they look like a cop even in street clothes and with shades. Undercover. Undercover. But I do too. Everyone thinks I'm a cop, but I'm not. I'm worse. I'm way worse. They don't even know who I work for. That's how worse I am. They still don't know who I work for. Luckily. Anyways. Yeah. Don't ever tell them who you work for until your investigation is over. And it ain't over. So, just got done investigating the jail. Well, I don't know if we're done there yet, but in order to do a successful investigation, in my opinion, it has to be not a non-training exercise. It has to be the real deal. You know what I'm saying? And it was. But anyways, enough about that. It's Thanksgiving. And what are we grateful for? One of the things I'm grateful for is not being locked up. Even though we're all prisoners on the planet, really. You know, the guards just drive around in the outdoor prison. The guards drive around in the outdoor prison looking like this. You ain't free. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's no difference between outside, you know, yeah, with the guards like this, or inside a maximum security jail when the guards are not wearing that shades. It's the same thing. At least jail's more honest. You know, it is. I'm like, okay, yep, we're a slave. Yep. Out in the open, it's more deceptive. People are like, hey, we're out in the open. We're free. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're being watched by the outdoor guards. The police. Anyways, enough about that. Some things we already know. But, what are we thankful for? We're thankful to not be locked up. Thankful to see the sun when I want to. Not when they say I can see the sun. So, anyway. But, yeah, I found out something yesterday from my friend on a campaign. He's helping the campaign with Greg Cates. I don't really have friends, but he's kind of a friend. But, do I look like I have friends? Never. You know what I mean? It's just like, it comes with the territory. I'm just a loner. But he said something that kind of worried me. He's like, Mark Dahlquist, the other candidate that's running. He's one of the Good Ole Boys. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, he's just like them. I'm like, man. I have to try even harder to get Greg Cates to win. I have to try even harder. It's just the same thing in every election. One good old boy to another. If the good old boy doesn't win again, another good old boy takes his place. And I kind of assumed he was. By the way he was talking. I haven't heard him talk in real life, but like on his website, what he was saying. Like, he sounds like a good old boy. Very mechanical. In a lot of ways. I'm like, we don't like that. When there's talking boring and mechanical, that's a good old boy. You know, the boring kind of talk this many years. Oh yeah, I'm a businessman, CEO. Yikes. For 18 years, yikes. Oh boy, good old boy. Oh boy. But well, it is what it is. It is what it is. I've always been an underdog against the good old boys. Always have. By myself, since forever, as we know. Have a losing record against the good old boys. Because they cheat. They cheat. They control everything. They control the judges in the courtroom. They control the police. They control everything. They control the lawyers. They control, you name it. They control the psychologists. They control the psychiatrists. They control the locked facilities. They control the sheriff. They control, the deputies. I go on and on and on and on. They control the nurses. It goes on and on and on. It's not a joke. They control every aspect. So if you challenge them, they'll punish you. They're like, we control everything. And they do. If they want you locked up, they'll get you locked up. And that's what they did with me more than once in my life. But anyways, it's not a good sign, but we've been underdogs before. We can do this. Yeah, we can do this. I'm like, what can I do to help? Even more so, to help Great Gates win. What do I have to do? He's like, you could go door to door, but he forgot to give me the number of the guy that could give me material to go door to door to help Great Gates, like hand out materials. He forgot to give me the number of the guy, so I'm like, oh man, I just have to make more videos. But anyways, what are you grateful for? What are you thankful for? It's Thanksgiving. Wake up. If you're in bed still, wake up. I know it's a day to be lazy, but we can't be lazy, like the warfare is always going on, you know what I mean? The Blue Strike gang is always out 24/7. All right? We got to stay sharp. They're always out, you know what I mean? On a 12-hour shift, 7 to 7. You know what I mean? They're always out. You know what I mean? They're endless. So are we. So is yours truly. Anyways, that's all I'll say for this video. Have some turkey and for yours truly. You know what I mean? Take it easy while I get things done. Yeah, that's another key to the warfare. Holidays. When do people relax? When people relax, we don't. That's when we push it a little harder. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my secrets. And that's all I'll say for this video.